Hey people,
Yay.
you right to what? I'm joined by the lovely Nikara-chan. Say hey.
Hello.
Almost loud, almost loud. I'm definitely going to turn up my own volume here. And while I struggle with my remote, Wild and Myth, why don't you say hey too?
Hello.
Hello.
Yay. Come on. Why does this remote only sometimes actually work with my television? I hate it. Let's see. I'm going to start up Andromeda Multiplayer and we're going to see which one works first. God damn. How do? Okay. Hello, Union. Hello, Ronick. Hello, Scatsbury. Welcome back. Looking for a game, Union? We got a spot free. That goes to anybody, by the way, but I know Union's available on PlayStation.
Rory McCann.
Rory, yeah, okay. I'll get you in.
That Panther? I can't remember.
No, he's actually Rory. You can't really mistake him.
Oh.
Robert says hello.
Hello, Robert.
Hello, Robert.
That's the most enthusiastic I've ever seen Heard Myth about anything. Like, ever.
Union would like a party invite.
Okay, that's cool.
And he said he'll have the next game after.
Rory. Alright then, cool. We have a cycle. The cycle continues. I've got 3 bars to my own host. It's a good start.
Ideally, you'd have 4 bars to your own host, but you know.
Is there a third spot? Kyle, we will get you after Union.
Hello.
Alright, can you, like, mute the stream? So people don't have to hear it twice. You get first-hand experience. It's still kind of cool. Right then. This is the Human Male Sentinel. It's still very much the energy drain throw build, but I put the Ushir on him. It's quite a nice feel to it. Gives it its own feel, at least. Always striving for that. Who am I going to be bringing you today? Assault rifle guy.
Complaining about the feel of the Ushir.
Yeah, on somebody else's host. I can't be held responsible for that, honestly. Let me think. I'm going to do an assault rifle guy. I'm going to do a pistol girl, but that's not going to be top priority.
Ronick
Well,
said
maybe.
if Myth's that happy, he's already got a troll plan. He's sure of it.
That's probably a good bet, honestly. I would definitely support that. No, I do have lots of pistol people to play today. That's upsetting due to the severe lack of pistol amps I get. Once again, BioWare would really love to be able to buy these things from the item store, especially since now we've got the jumbo pack, which makes like the consumables a lot less interesting as a purchase. Now I can just buy 5 of them. Who is going to get the short straw today then? Probably somebody who shouldn't, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. I mean, look at this cyclonic situation. It's just, ugh. It's not good. I need them. Let me buy them. It's not like I haven't earned it.
I don't like the lack of adrenaline modules.
Who else am I going to be playing today? You know what? Screw it. I'm going to take it. I'm taking it. Although with movement being as fluid as it is in this game, I can't say I miss the adrenaline module. Still would like the option.
be good if it made you like jump further as well.
Yeah, you know, if it was just like a movement bonus. I had that question a lot with the Juggernaut video. A lot of people were questioning my choices of actually putting the adrenaline module on the Juggernaut because they thought it only boosted running speed. No, it was boosting movement speed, which is why it worked on the Juggernaut. All you got to do is play him without an adrenaline module to instantly feel the difference.
Yeah. I usually played him without.
I mean, yeah, Carl, you can join the party.
Yeah, same here.
You in a game later.
And you just didn't need it on any other difficulty. The extra.
You're talking about just stacking up on the DR and health on the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary. I mean, it was only necessary if you were using the melee build because you just didn't have the DPS to balance him out, so you definitely needed to tank more. However, if you just put some damage out, you find that you need to tank a whole lot less. But that's the past. Let's look to the future. Don't need to do a fucking Juggernaut guide now. It's one of my most viewed videos. And controversial, I think.
Because everyone wants to play him as a melee kit.
And everybody wants to tell me I'm doing it wrong, even though, like, I am running circles around their Juggernauts. And many other players, honestly.
First time in a while I've used my Krogan mercenary on the stream.
Yeah, I haven't played him since I streamed him, so yeah, definitely somebody to come back to. I mean, but that's true of so many of the characters now. As you can tell, the grind is almost complete, getting everybody to level 20, and the people who are already 20, I haven't been playing.
Yep.
Hey, buddy. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you some level 20s today, though.
Whew.
Just going to put a note out here. I'll definitely stream it later. This isn't going to be a level 20 you're seeing today. Put the Viper S on the Solarian Infiltrator. Very happy with that. Do recommend it. I'll show you that maybe next week. But yeah, I'm going to bring you some level 20s today. Mainly our Asari Adept. Because once again, I'm going to do another blind play of her. Because I haven't played her again since the last time I streamed her, but since the last time I streamed her, the enemy have had a major damage buff. Now, is that the damage buff that when they're in cover and we're out of cover, or they just had a genuine, or general, sorry, damage buff? Right, okay. So yeah, I'm going to double check now, or going to check again, rather, to see if the Lance build is viable. I know Myth and Wild have been struggling with it, so I'm going to give it a go and see if it needs to change to a throw build. The one thing that I do like about the premise of changing over to a throw build is it is probably the only real good opportunity in the game to make use of double throw. But it's definitely going to be a major decrease in her DPS.
Kinet assist and double throw is pretty awesome, actually.
Double throw and a kinet assist, but you can only hold one guy, so double throw doesn't do anything.
No, you can put radius and pull.
Yeah, but you'll pull one guy, but you'll only hold one other. Sorry, you'll only hold one, so you can't take advantage of double throw.
To hold them, you can just tap it and it will lift you.
Yeah, that's not the kinet assist then. That's boring. That's just a fucking pull and throw combo. When she can actually just throw power combos at people. I didn't even know enemies could fight. You know, okay, maybe I should have. Just forgot the landscape. Bang. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to go straight up pull-throw combos all over the place, then yeah, obviously, kinet assist is another viable option. But if you want to take advantage of her cool whole, I can prime an enemy, pick up that enemy, and throw that enemy as a combo thing, it's not that beneficial.
You can do that if you have a radius and pull, but you can only lift one guy. But I mean, you have the versatility at your demand.
I mean, currently that's probably smart because the rank 6, the other rank 6 evolution of throw is broken, where you don't actually get the combo boost at all. It doesn't work. You get the recharge speed, which is nice.
Yeah.
But you don't get the power combo boost. So until that's fixed.
Not taking damage from my
Oh, whoops, that's a terrible shot. I mean, this enemy's got fucking broken hitboxes. So.
I'm very curious about why I didn't get any combo damage there either.
Oh yeah, Bwnci, have you ever tried to use stealth grid off host?
Probably. Why?
It just doesn't work. Every time you activate the stealth grid, it just instantly comes off you.
Does it?
It doesn't.
Not every time, but sometimes.
It doesn't show that you're invisible, but you are invisible.
Oh yeah, I've known that. Yeah, no, I do know about that visual bug. But I believe it is just visual.
They said they patched a while ago, and it's still in the game.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
yeah.
very awkward.
No, I knew that.
If they fixed it, then you just get unclothed. So,
That's the fix. That's kind of what they did with the shadow. Let's be real. It's like, oh no, this thing doesn't work properly. Yeah, it does. We've made it that, so that's the case. That's just how it is now. All right, observers, can you just kindly fuck off, please? I would prefer a cyclonic on this guy, but I am being able to tank fairly reasonably well because I can get energy drain out so often.
My fucking controller died.
Bad time to happen.
The worst.
Bang.
Zero said taking a break from Andromeda for a while, so sorry he's not taking part of this in the stream.
Sorry, who was that, Nick?
Zero.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not Zero.
Didn't we just play with him a couple of minutes ago? What fucking happened, dude? What happened?
He's gonna play PC games for a while.
Okay.
Multiplayer Battlefront 2 for the win.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah.
unless there's some new content in the near future for Andromeda, I think we're going to be looking at some guide videos soon and maybe a break from Andromeda from me as well. What I will probably move on to as my next project is doing a Let's Play of all the Mass Effect single-player games. It's been requested for fucking forever, so I think I might jump on that, especially since the Xbox has decided to renew my gold membership for me.
Actually, I wonder how many of those Pathfinder boxes you got from the multiplayer for your single player.
I've ever said it was like it might have been patch 107, but one of the patches added in a warning message telling me that I've maxed out my rewards, and that's super fucking irritating. I know I don't need a constant reminder.
Actually, there was a question earlier for you.
Who wants to go first there?
You go first.
Are you gonna try and do everything in single player?
Yeah, I guess so. If it's possible, I'm going to do as much as I
What, even
can.
Andromeda?
Definitely not interested in avoiding as much of the game as possible, unless it is truly heinous. But that's not what I've heard. I've heard that most people who do get through the single player do thoroughly enjoy it, honestly.
I can vouch on that.
Yeah, so, you know.
My first play.
You're not gonna get a blind play of the Andromeda single player, guys. I'll definitely play through it myself before I do videos on it, because you don't want to see me play an RPG blind. I have like severe RPG OCD, and it's really boring to watch me. I check every fucking nook and cranny. I'd rather just know where shit is and get on with things, honestly. I think that'll be a lot more fluid and interesting to watch.
Oh, there was a question for you earlier that you might have missed as well.
Okay.
Asking, if you will be doing a build for the Krogan mercenary?
I mean, I did. So,
Oh.
I don't know what they want. I mean, I'll update it, sure. Now that there's new content in, I'm thinking Riga's probably a good fit for that guy.
What I'm using.
I think the Riga's a good fit for most characters.
Well, him in particular, because he's close quarters and he needs shield tripping. So, you know, that's when I put a weapon on somebody, yeah, it might be one of the best weapons in the game, but it's because it's still a really good fucking fit for the character. I don't just do it because it's easy.
I think, is he the most tankiest Krogan as well?
Well, he can probably get
squishy, the Krogans.
He can, between him and the Vanguard, those two can definitely withstand being surrounded the best, because one of them can just keep charging, the other can, you know, flat cannon them. So, you know, he's definitely more durable in that respect. But as for just taking damage, probably not.
I'd say the Vanguard has more survivability just because of biotic charge.
Yeah, he's definitely...
but
He's got
the
survivability,
Bwnci
but
has
it's...
the nerfing flamer if you spec into it, so...
I wouldn't spec into that. I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, you wouldn't, but people do. So.
Yeah, no, but people do
If you
stupid
want to
things
make
like
him
melee with the
tanky, then-
Juggernaut. You know, let's be real.
Shit, well this is going well.
That's why I make videos, by the way.
Forever a phone from last week says,
Oh, hey, guy.
Hey, he's tuning into this every week and he's really enjoying the streams.
Oh, thank you, buddy. It is a pleasure to hear stuff like that.
Mongrel prick.
So yeah, I do like the Yoshio on this thing. It's definitely not the
What, the sniper rifle?
most. No, it's a pistol that works like a sniper rifle.
Oh.
It's definitely no Vanquisher. Don't get me fucking wrong, but it's nice, lightweight, and it does have a punch to it, even though you might not particularly feel it. So it's nice for this guy because obviously he can do the he's got energy drain, which may stun. He's got the tech combo that he can produce with energy drain and throw, which definitely stuns. And you can go with the priming throw, which just makes enemies glide through the air, which is another easy shot on him with the Ushio. So it gives you some nice setting up for some good precision damage with him, which I think makes this a really nice kind of build and unique. Honestly, unique to him. Obviously, I could stick the Hurricane on him and do the same thing, but then he very quickly becomes just a less effective version of my other Human Sentinel. This one's more sort of precision damage.
No, what's the sniper rifle? That's just white and apparently there's a lot of complaints about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, the issue rate. God, I wish it had... All they need to do is fix that thing's recharge speed. That's all they need to do. And then it is actually a fantastic
Is it
weapon.
not the hardest hitting sniper?
It might be. It feels fucking incredible. When it hits, it's like, ooh, that's lovely. And then you've got like 5 minutes of waiting until you can feel that again, unfortunately.
I like the Lanap.
I don't, for the same reason, honestly. I like its, again, love its damage, hate its recharge, or its reload.
Kett sniper rifle.
Yeah, the two-shot one.
Basically
It's the
jump,
closest thing you're going to get to this game's key shock, but, you know, the key shock had a fucking incredible reload speed, so...
Oh no, we need the rocket launcher sniper back.
We've got
The Chrysay. Yeah, I was about to say, we've got the Naladin.
We've got the Naladin. Unfortunately, the
quite the
Naladin's
Chrysay.
also shit.
The Javelin.
Yeah. I never liked the Javelin.
Me neither. I respect the Javelin, I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Same with the
Especially
Saber.
Geth, Hunter.
Yeah, I don't like having a charge up on my sniper rifle shot. I want that to be snappy and quick and reliable, honestly. It's just something you have to get used to. That's the truth of the matter. I just never bothered to. I just didn't like the feel of it.
The javelin on the Geth Hunter was just probably the most damage you can get out of a gun.
Yes, it was. You won't get any higher single shot damage than that combination.
Yeah, I did do that with my Javelin, with my my infiltrator, but I preferred the Piranha thing.
Yeah, he was just... I liked taking more advantage of the other things that he had going for him, because obviously Hunter Mode gave you all this increased speed and accuracy and stuff like that, which you just don't benefit from when you're sniping with him.
Yeah. You didn't actually have many sniper builds, really, did you?
I had a fair few.
MA3.
Most of my infiltrators were snipers, and I had a couple of other snipers then as well.
I remember your Turian Soldier was...
Yeah, well, he actually isn't anymore. Obviously, I didn't get round to finishing all the updated versions, but he's now actually a Talon and Falcon build. I focus less on range with him and more on semi-automatic.
Oh shit, there's a hack.
Because he had the evasive stuff, so you could take advantage of that and
Actually,
marksman then.
I
But
went
I
back
actually
to
ended up
Master
making my Quarian male infiltrator a sniper build instead then. I gave him the Indra. And if you're wondering what the build was for that, just listen to the video because I talk about a sniper build in the video. That's what I'm doing with the Indra, if you're wondering.
I made my Quarian male infiltrator Claymore build.
It's very easy to put the Claymore on everything because the Claymore was God. And it wasn't an unfair God. It was a very satisfying God mode.
Wait,
What about that
so
venom shotgun
if I
though?
went back to Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, there's still people playing it.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
They probably played this.
Actually, more people play that than this.
To be honest, they're probably all complaining about
I
this.
go on my PS3 all the time, and there's still people now.
You mean I might do more live streams in the future where we go back to ME3. I may, and this is a very thin may, go back to doing the ME3 guide remakes. But I honestly, guys, I do want to move on. I've played that game a lot.
If you're gonna do live streams of Mass Effect 2, does that mean I have to go and buy a copy?
If you want to join me, yeah, that's a 360 for me.
Yeah. Oof. Luckily, I can play it on my Xbox One, so.
There you go, yeah. Although I have to say, Explicit does that, and I have fucking world of trouble connecting with him.
What have you?
Well, back in ME3, because obviously Explicit now just plays ME3 on his Xbox One if he plays it at all, and we just couldn't get any games together since he started doing that. Always connection issues.
I used to have it on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, me too.
I
still
be
have it on
able to
PS3.
play with him while I will still on the 360.
All right then. Well, maybe there's hope, but there's obviously some kind of NAT issue or something with me and Explicit because I haven't been able to find a fix for it yet.
I mean, you can go into a party together, but
We can't.
no, actually, you can.
No, we can't. We always crash or disconnect. Somebody disconnects. It's normally the last one in.
Seriously, Mr. Nullfire, stop. We can't.
Disintegrated, huh? That's cool too.
Oh, Backlash is a lifesaver.
Backlash is awesome. Big fan. Fucking hitboxes on these enemies suck. They're so bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was testing the Viper S on the Remnant with the Solarian Infiltrator. I had great fun, apart from the times where my shots didn't register any fucking damage.
I'm just a terrible shot, that's why I don't snipe.
The Remnant do just ruin precision weaponry because their hitboxes are awful. They are just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Apart from a destroyer.
I'm sorry, I'm not handing out cookies because they made that giant fucking enemy easy to hit. No cookies from me.
Yeah, but then you just got the Outlaws, which will just run up to you and just cheap shot you in every single way.
The Outlaws, fortunately, screw over everybody's shots. They fortunately fuck everybody with their ridiculous movement speed. It's untraceable with a joystick. Oh, that's a fair amount of gold!
Gold!
Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know. No. Get some of that health and shield regeneration delay reduction. Yeah, baby. Let's have a look at the build then. As you know, it's a Ushio build. I definitely go with the extra mag on this thing because if you go with the 2 shots, you'll find yourself 1 shot short of killing most enemies. So I think that's absolutely fundamental, which is also a really nice feature for this character because he can get energy drain to stun enemies occasionally, but almost guarantee it with a tech combo because you can always energy drain through walls and then you can, sort of curve throw around or over walls and stuff like that. You can raise the enemy and get a shot with it even without its piercing. So that is nice. The build, however, is radius on throw, duration on throw, just because you don't need the recharge speed. It's pointless having this thing recharge faster than energy drain, or too much more than energy drain anyway, unless you're going to be sort of focusing on elemental ammo. But like I said, this primes other combos that your teammates can take advantage of. I mean, hell, you can take advantage of it if you want. If you've got one of those annoying sort of dog enemies flying at you, you can throw them, send them far away, then you can energy drain them and get a biotic combo that way. So it's just a sort of way to give you some breathing room while still getting a combo. But even if you're just going to let the enemy glide off, it's a nice easy shot unless you're off host, and then sometimes it decides not to register continuously. And finally, like I said, even though the combo detonation doesn't really work, recharge speed is a bonus in general. I just don't benefit from double throw on this character, unfortunately, because, energy drain can only prime one guy. So I think I might as well just deal with that and hope that they fix the combo detonation in the future. Barricade is left at 1. This is not the Baronade build. Energy Drain is built the same, though. Go with the recharge speed, then get the priming evolution here, and then make sure you get the damage. You can still get full shield from every Energy Drain thanks to the health tree. But this ultimately lets you prime combos with Energy Drain and keep it quite efficient. It's all about weapon damage and in his passives, though. Go with the weapon damage, go with the headshots, and then go with the weapon damage. And then it's damage resistance, and the power restoration bonus. And that's the Human Male Sentinel. Moving on. Right, anybody want to let somebody new in?
Zero
I'll let
said
somebody in.
we'll join for one.
I'll join.
Oh, Zero, so Zero is coming back, okay.
Yeah.
It seemed unfortunate because Zero finally got a mic that doesn't go click, click, pop, pop. So
Oh,
I...
really?
Yeah, he actually talks now, so
click, click, pop, pop.
I know, it was kind of special.
Me too.
I'll drop out and let somebody in for you.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to be going up against Outlaw now. Okay, cheers, buddy. Thanks for that.
Oh, we all love Outlaw.
So, who should I make my Outlaw fighter be?
Molly.
Me.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, can I recommend a weapon that you have to use?
Absolutely not.
I was only going to choose a
Absolutely
scatter
not.
shot.
And then I switched to my human infiltrator, I guess.
Nothing wrong
Do
with
the
it.
Asari now. Could do
There's
the
a lot
soldier
wrong with
now.
the scatter shot.
Bringing you the human male soldier sometime today.
Perfectly alright weapon.
It is okay. It is literally okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. It's just not very great. It's just not excellent, you know.
It's like going in with a disciple. It's just
Let's do this now.
no point.
Well, it has a modifier to armor and shield, so it's better than the disciple in that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can actually go ahead and select Aqua.
No.
It's now a thing. Hello, Zero.
There's a spot for me.
No, Zero's just snatched that up. We'll get you in the next game, though.
Okay, if someone else wants to come in, I'll drop out. There we go.
Ah, you can
All right
stay in
then.
this
There we
next
go.
one, I'll join.
He's already
Play.
done it. You might as well snatch
Oh,
it up
okay.
before Zero takes 2 spots somehow. Where is he? There we go. Come share your pipes with us.
Yay.
Oh, I don't want to join a pug game. I'm just gonna be infuriated with them.
I mean, I think I might go ahead and give her the shield enhancer.
I has returned.
Hello,
Returned.
the man with the voice.
Oh, hi.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Curse you.
Bless you, combo.
Did someone say curse you?
Curse you.
I'm sure someone did.
Sounds like a myth to me.
Oh, I wish I did now. Oh dear.
What we got?
Curse you for sneezing.
Oh, fuck!
7 or 8, I forget.
My mercenary.
Okay, is that both of you at 8? No, one. It was 7. Okay, not the most fun pack in the world. I think I need 2 cobras, don't I?
My efficiency marks.
Right, so here's another blind play of the Asari Adept to see if the Lance build is still effective.
My throat is so dry I want to rip it out at this moment.
Go get a drink.
Yeah, I'd probably go with a drink before you go with a mutilation.
I've just
if I
had a
have
full
to.
bottle of water and it's not done anything.
I swear cyclonic mods are just really annoying to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't appear.
That's why it would be super cool if this item store, gave us items. I mean, the mods, these mods, I mean, what? Why? It's like absolute
Like
why.
9 of every single power mod.
Now they're just really expensive, like, consumables, I think, if you buy these now. That does not have long-term benefits at all. It's a very short-term bonus.
At least the power reset ability things you could get for your characters.
Yes, much appreciate them. But I think just every booster should be available in the item store for you to buy.
Yeah. What am I looking for? Offensive.
Just look at these prices. It's not like you can abuse that. If they went with the experience enhancer prices, 10 for a silver, 15 for a gold, 5 for a bronze, seems very fair to me considering it takes fucking 3 Apex missions to be able to buy a gold item. So it's not like you're going to be like just swimming in fucking cyclonics if they added them. But, having the option would be greatly appreciated.
Your mission funds are a nuisance to get on their own. So.
Exactly. It's not a system that's easily abused. I don't know why they've decided to keep the store awkward as hell.
Oh, I hate this map.
Yay, Aqua. Will this one be at night?
Who knows? Hoping for the day version, honestly. Like, does get a little tricky to see where you're going.
I'm now going to try my hardest to shoot someone off the edge using the hammer.
Very hard, just pull.
Yeah, I was about to say it's quite likely, honestly.
I'm just going to try and do it.
The true master
You should
flies an enemy into another
that
enemy.
Spike, that long spike, you can walk all the way to the top. And
Yes,
then,
I know. I believe I streamed
there's
that.
somebody up there.
Just grab someone, walk off.
Well, I'll take that. Apparently, I'm the true master of using the crook.
Yeah, the fact that you crushed an anointed with it was we got the night version. No, I'm proud of you, buddy. That was fucking awesome.
It's so pretty.
What do you think?
See stuff.
What do you think of the disciple?
I don't, honestly. I don't think of the disciple. It's okay in this game.
Not pretty. This looks like the red light district without any hookers.
Oh, I love how Nick just gave a nervous laugh then.
She's just taking Myth's word for it. Bang. Because after all, Myth does have his own window on the red light district.
Doesn't take my cash. I mean,
I promised Union I'd melee a Hydra, and I'm going to do that.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
What's with all this snuffling with the microphone?
Every day I'm snuffling. Come on, where are these guys? Dying.
Ammunition, please.
Bang. Ammunition, please.
Look at this sharpshooter's running away from me.
Yeah, they do that. With incredible speeds. Especially if they're the
They can moonwalk at incredible speeds.
Oh yeah, of course.
Fucking biotic charge, eat your fucking heart out. I'm gonna moonwalk across Aqua. With a sniper rifle. Bang.
I'm just gonna dance and try and shoot while dancing.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, that's making me dizzy now.
Oh, I blew myself up. No, I didn't. Fucked you. Sucking it.
Alright. Get out of the way, Krogan.
Bang.
Bye bye.
Imagine if there was a Vanguard enemy unit, that would
Bang.
be awful.
There is. It's called a fiend.
The Fiend Vanguard, please release for DLC.
A Fiend with biotic charge. And again, they just have that with teleportation.
Teleports behind you and biotic charge.
Alright, you dead. No more shields. I'll be back.
Do you think they'll ever do like multi-faction battles?
What now? What?
You think they'll ever do like you fight two factions at once, like say Kett and Remnant?
I can't see it working. I can't.
Yeah, wait for it.
Just generally because lore-wise, none of the factions in Andromeda get along.
They didn't really get along in ME3. It was very kind of, well, technically, they could work together.
They were all being controlled by the Reapers.
Yeah, on a very technical level. Although that would completely if there was any record of that actually happening, as far as Shepard was convinced, that single player experience would be a very different story. So, Shepard, we're getting records of like Banshees and Cerberus and Geth all working together on Firebase White. What? It's like. There we go, there's the twist gone for you.
This is bye-bye.
Yeah, Cerberus is only using Geth Primes now, I think.
Yeah, I know. That would definitely raise an eyebrow, all three. Depending on how many eyes you've got. I don't know why I thought that was a target, I just attacked it.
I will melee the Hydra to death.
Like a bouse. I got shields! Shit you doth chat. Bang!
Are you not entertained?
Not by this berserker.
Entertained!
Thank you, Flat Cannon.
No.
Burn, baby, burn. Bang. Oh, what? Who took my shields? Some wanker, I'm assuming.
No.
Yeah, Stabator up here, and out down here.
I don't know why Lance is going through your backlash. I'd be mad if I was you, but
Punch the Hydra to death.
I'm not sorry. Bang.
Are you not happy now, Hydra?
No.
Oh yeah, you do, Captain Tank.
Wait, you meleeed it to death?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You can, if you time it right.
Yeah, I mean, don't let my Asari Duelist gameplay make you think otherwise. I was mistiming my iframes. And attacking the wrong enemy in one scenario.
There's an objective going on.
Bang.
Well, it is very hard to melee the Hydra to death when you target the wrong enemy.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even going for the fucking Hydra at that point. I was just trying to kill a completely different Berserker, but the game decided, no, this Berserker that's right next to the Hydra would be more fun for you.
We should just make a tennis match with the
Ah, you got me!
flipping gladiator. Let's make a tennis match using them as the ball.
Yeah, but you need a really bulky enemy then. Because you can't pull dead corpses.
I think the kineticist would be better for a game of tennis, honestly. After that hammer swings, there's no telling where that guy's going.
Be more like baseball then with her.
Yeah, you can definitely get a home run or
If
5.
you get multiple kineticists in, you can ping pong. So.
Yeah.
Someone's talking about maybe we could have like a necromancer character that brings back enemies to life to fight for you.
Yeah, we've discussed that before, and I like that idea, honestly.
Yeah, but
That sounds sick.
I'm gonna. But how would war-wise? How would that make sense?
It seems very Kett-like to me. I mean, without actually knowing anything about the Kett, if I saw an enemy like that in the Kett faction, I'd be like, yeah, that seems about right. Ooh, that's a Hydra. Ooh.
But we could
It's not to
easily
make any sense.
implement the cat into a character.
No, you've actually...
Like the Destined.
You win this round.
Omnitool is
Not
just
that
technology.
No.
It's what people developed.
Bang. Bang.
Yeah, you think so? There, I win.
It's
You
a
call that a melee?
It's a hologram that shoots fire and ice.
It's microfabrication. Is what
Well, technically the Omni tool is. Bang. Oh, that's a Hydra. How you doing,
Says
buddy?
hello.
Hey, Red, how you doing?
Hey.
Bang. Oof. Probably shouldn't have ignored said Hydra.
I hate
No,
sharpshooters.
no.
No, okay, I'm just...
Go into fucking cover, you piece of shit!
You're winning. I don't care for that.
Need to thing it's cover.
Good job, good job headbutting that box there,
Where
man.
the gap is.
Yeah, thanks. That was totally my intention. That box was gonna die.
Get up.
Where
Where are you going?
The Asian.
Ah, you bastard, you got me.
Could disguise as,
Who
like,
got me then?
objects.
You telling me the guy that flew out the window shot me, huh? Alright, if you say so. At least he died.
Nice save.
Thank you.
I wonder when the exalted version of the Volus will.
Oh my god, Hydra! The fuck, dude?
The what?
The Volus.
Why would that work?
Why
Again,
do
that's
people
why
want the
wouldn't it?
Volus back? That's my
Yeah.
question.
I mean, apart from the original LOL, after that you're just left with a character that you can only hope is unique.
Yeah.
You know?
I honestly never had fun playing the Volus, except the Volus.
Oh, I loved the Volus Engineer. I was a big fan of the Engineer.
I wouldn't
I
have
lost fun with
infiltrator.
yeah, his Volus engineer build.
I was a big fan of any shield boost character.
So Volus.
The
then.
Volus.
I want a Volus
I mean,
infiltrator.
that was the only reason I played the Volus, just because they could survive themselves a lot better in the fact they had shield boost. But now they've given shield boost to any character, so there's no point in having Volus.
No, but you were liking
Actually,
it for the
only
wrong
one
reasons. Like, you could lock people up with it.
The whole XCOM thing that we came up for with the Volus would be interesting, honestly. Where they would they now have a cloak that works when they're in cover. So they can sort of. Yeah, I like it.
You stole.
Did I claim it? I'm sorry, did I miss that?
Yeah, I copied.
I thought I was just referencing it, honestly.
That's my idea.
I'm suing you now.
Alright.
I'm suing you for all your own. I'm taking your channel.
Enjoy my debt, you can have that too.
Hydra.
Wait, a channel has debt?
No, but I do, the channel owner, so if you're going to take all my possessions, you can have that as well.
I don't want your possessions. I just want your channel. You can keep everything else.
Alright, fucking dogs.
But I can
Never
just imagine
don't
a
suck.
Volus infiltrator. Just imagine him trying to peek over the cover with his little sniper.
Oh,
rifle.
no!
Weren't they all technically infiltrators as he all had a cloak?
I guess.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him trying to peek over cover with his big sniper rifle?
Fuck! Come here, why aren't you primed?
The Volus were
Always
funny
want to see a
use,
Volus with the
but
Krogan
they
hammer.
weren't good. I mean,
The Volus Engineer was good. He was good.
One was good because you could slap a good gun on him, and the other one is good because his powers were good. But
Wait,
The Engineer was really good for just debuffing everybody and doing a lot of area of effect damage.
yeah,
yeah, the Krogan Vanguard was pretty nifty.
He was
an idea
the
for
tank.
an enemy
The tank.
He was the best tank in the game.
Here's an idea for an enemy unit. How about an enemy who has shields for his shields?
What?
So he has a barrier and shields if you want to go it like that.
Oh, you mean like the ME2 Praetorian?
Yeah. He just has them. I think that's it. They just have multiple shields.
What, without health, you
to be
mean?
honest.
wouldn't it just be easy to have a large shield bar?
Yeah.
Well, essentially, that's what it would be. So, like, that's a very long-winded way of saying you've got a lot of shields.
That's like the Destroyer then. The Destroyer's like that.
Yeah.
Or armor for your armor.
Then you,
Yo, dog, I heard you like shields, so I added shields to your shield so you could cheat.
Well, armor for your armor would actually make a difference, because then
That's
you
right.
get double the armor.
it's been badly.
Fuck off. Berserker! Ah!
I suppose, yeah. That one would make sense, but the shields one wouldn't make a tremendous amount of sense. Because
What about shield boost for the enemies then? How about that?
Yeah.
No, go away. Go away.
Because gives Saboteur shield boost.
it would be nice to have an enemy unit that heals
Come on.
other units.
You mean my idea again? I'm suing you
Well,
now.
no,
He's just
Yeah,
suing
I think-
people for
I think,
referencing what he says.
I think Cerberus had one of those before you came up with that idea.
No, I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Maybe.
Oh, I think
I want you to
Cerberus
win your court case and then get sued by BioWare, honestly.
But it's kind of like saying we should bring the
That looked like a
Cerberus.
sunset.
There's a lot of Cerberus enemies that you kind of don't want back as well. Which there's one
Oh
that's
god,
already
yeah.
back called the
Fucking
Berserker.
tell me right. It's called the Geth faction now. I don't know if you've familiar.
I like the Geth. The Geth were really fun to fight.
You need to leave now. You need to go.
Yeah, no, they weren't
Geth were my
fun to fight.
favourite faction.
The only
Same here, I
thing
love the
that
Geth.
was- The
The
only
Geth
thing
are
that was
great.
good about the Geth is that they couldn't sync kill. That was it.
Yeah, how about Geth and Krogan Vanguard?
Fuck!
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
easy right
because
there.
they couldn't sync kill.
It's
I love
perfect.
the Geth. I don't know what you're hating on them, Bwnci.
Also, isn't
Mainly because they weren't fun.
Be a Cerberus
They
character.
were just incredibly frustrating.
Also, Bwnci, isn't the Berserker in this game already pretty much a Cerberus character?
Yeah, he's the Dragoon.
More like a clown.
He's just a fucking Dragoon, isn't he? Let's be real.
No one likes Dragoons.
We all hate them.
But he doesn't have smash.
No, he's got flat cannon.
Yeah,
Wait, who's
but
actually? Wait, who's using the disciple?
Me? Got a problem
Oh.
with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we all have a problem with that.
Deal
Then
with
again,
it
I
or sue
did
ya.
just put the Disciple on my Asari duelist just because it's an Asari weapon and I'm not going to be bloody shooting it anyway.
I'll sue you for having an opinion.
If you're gonna have a weapon you're not gonna fire on a melee character, though, probably would go ahead and use the Razard.
Well, I've been in England, so I pretty much picked that up.
I don't like how the Razard looks. That's the only...
It's an aesthetic thing. All right.
Especially
I'm
when you
pretty
put the knife on it. If you put the bayonet on the Ruzard, it just looks silly. Because it's already got one.
Oh, there's too many enemies out here.
How about having a knife for your knife?
What?
Just stick a
Wouldn't
knife
it just
on
be
the end of
Darth
the
Maul's double-ended
Ruzard.
lightsaber?
You call that a knife? This is a knife. Oh my god.
You call that a
Oh no, they all came from behind. Oh, I'm getting my ass up.
I mean, you could give the
Noise.
Hydra a sword. That
Bang.
might make things interesting.
Fuck off me.
He already has
Just
that
fuck
big
off me.
stun
Why can't I
baton
use any of my powers?
He's got a big stick. He doesn't need
He's
anything
got
else.
that big stun baton
Sword.
thing.
It's a
You
big
could
stick.
also give it a walking cane, but like, what's the point?
Shouldn't one of
Yeah,
you be
once
nearly
cut his
dead?
legs off, that can work as a boss unit then.
Ooh.
Give it a fucking hammer.
Oh, that's some range. Clever girl. Bang.
That's a lot of Hydras.
Ha! I had better than Hydra as well.
Do you think the
Okay,
Saboteur should lose his armor? Because I really don't
Fucking the
think
berserkers are back. Bang.
Yeah, there really needs to be less armor units in the Raider.
Yeah, the Outlaw's got too much armor. My only problem with armor is it shuts down so many mechanics of the game. If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't have an issue with the whole DR thing. That's not what bothers me.
I can get like the Berserker because he's like it's broken.
No, the Berserker definitely needs to be armored. He shouldn't be somebody you can just stick in a singularity and lol at. That's not right.
But I don't understand how having one little armor plate means you cannot be picked up by space magic.
Yeah, I know. A black hole's a black hole, really, isn't it? Let's be real. I try.
I think I flew.
Like an eagle.
Flying
We're
Krogan.
fine.
That's terrifying.
I think we're fine with the Berserker having armor and the Anarchist having armor, but the rest of the faction shouldn't. They should all be shields and health.
The agent needs shield.
Yeah, the Anarchist as well. Somebody, it just cause the Turians have got that whole like stationary turret thing going for them. So yeah, I can totally get behind him being an armored unit. The agent doesn't need to be though.
Don't have any business wearing.
No, I don't agree with this Solarian being an armored guy.
You should also change the Ascendant's orb to just being pure shields, because didn't they have pure shields for the Geth turret?
Yeah, but
the Geth turret is a different enemy.
yeah.
A Geth turret was still pure shields, which means the concept is there.
Is it just
But I
me or
don't
does
kind
that
of-
I don't think that makes a difference. At the end of the day, unless the shields are covering a health bar, the fact that it is just shields doesn't make a difference as far as gameplay mechanics goes. But I'm going to stick with a lance build.
Yeah, well,
it does.
Well, apart from certain attacks being more effective on it, yeah.
Exactly.
But I was referring more to like the combat drone and stuff from ME3. The health was so low, it didn't matter that you had a shield bonus with your powers because it died anyway. In this game, okay, yeah, that could change a little. I'm going to show you guys the build, even though I haven't changed it. This is it. So throws at 1. Annihilation field is for the radius, so you can get your people primed for a fair distance from you. Then you can definitely want to get the enemies taking more damage when they're primed as well, so your power combos basically kill them. And you definitely want the draining shields, because you're in trouble without your shields with this build, particularly because this is a shield-powered lance. Get the radius on this so you can get it to hit more reliably. Go the anti-shields just so it helps you deal with mooks more effectively. And then definitely go with the shield power, because this means you don't have to worry about a recharge speed. You can just run up to the enemies and bomb them. For offensive biotics, I do go with the power damage here, mainly because you don't need the recharge speed with a shield, with a shield-powered lance build. So yeah, you might as well get some extra damage behind it. The debuff then is definitely for the same reasons you put it in your annihilation field. You want those enemies to either die or be close to death after you've bombed them, because now you're in a very vulnerable state after you've obviously stripped your shields to hit them. And then get some weapon damage then to support those enemies that don't die from your bombs. And then finally, for your barriers, make sure you've got some extra shields so that you can actually approach the enemies. Or as you can see, if you're approaching any more than one enemy, your shields are gone with this skill. But then I did only have a Cyclonic too, but then again, you can't rely on having Cyclonic. So definitely make sure you've got as many shields as you can so that you've got a better chance of getting your lance out at those enemies. You do need to obviously get close enough to them to prime them. Then go with this. Yes, it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still very good. Getting 40% of your shields every 5 seconds, you prime an enemy. Very, very useful for everything we're doing here. And then get the shields restored when you get a biotic kill as well. That's anything you got bringing shields in is great for this build. I still think it's very strong. It's one I'm going to stick with, honestly. But yeah, it is tougher. It is definitely a whole lot tougher. Maybe the Asari could use a shield buff. But it really is all about your approach with the enemy there. If I ran out into a group of enemies, I was going to get annihilated in that scenario. But if I could find a way round to them, and I could literally just assassinate enemies like super quickly and just string those deaths, it's nice. She's still very strong. She's now even higher risk, but still a very high reward. Okay, so our next one is gonna be Zero against the Kett. And now I'm going to bring you the human male soldier.
For the Kurgan Gladiator on Pill, did you choose damage per second or defense buff? Debuff?
I can't remember which one you're referring to. Let me have a look.
While you're still ranking her up, you only need it rank 4.
Yeah, if you've only got it at rank 1, 4 is all you need in Pull. But when you come to fully specking her out, let me just have a look.
It'd be the debuff, wouldn't it?
Oh, no, definitely go with the debuff, honestly. If that's the one you're referring to, rank 5.
Long enough for the damage to matter.
No, yeah, it's not going to help you. The only enemy that you're going to... all right, buddy, cheers for joining us. You take care.
I'll hop back in then if you don't mind.
Yeah,
yes.
Take a break as well.
Yeah,
with dog and stuff.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining.
Everyone's abandoning you.
But like I was trying to say, is like... any enemy you pull that isn't an Ascendant will die from your melee, so the dot's useless in that scenario, and the debuff is going to end up making you doing more damage to the Ascendant than the dot ever is going to. So, yeah, definitely go with...
in your rank 1 build, which I vaguely remember, you did pull to 4?
Yeah, do it to 4. I think I did it to 5. I would probably recommend just doing it to 4.
And then Annihilation to 4?
No, Annihilation you want maxed. You definitely want to max out Annihilation field.
Cool. The damage radius, power recharge plan.
So we got a spot free. Anybody want to snatch it up?
If you have a free spot, I can join.
Come along.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Right then, so yeah, Falcon build. Kind of fun. Oh, I definitely need to go and get myself a jumbo.
I hear fighting in the background.
I don't know what that is.
With the Turian agent, is recon visor. Do you think it should be toggleable like hunter mode?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I really do. I also think it needs to offer more than it does.
Yeah.
Just some extra piercing is very, very situationally good. I would like to see him present numbers. I think that would make him a very, very awesome character.
Unique.
Yeah, if he could give you numbers on enemies, like could tell you what their health numbers, their armor numbers are, their fucking stagger resistance. I'm not entirely sure what would be the cleanest way to present that information. I guess if you were to target an enemy and they were to get like, I know they've all got a red outline, but maybe the enemy that you particularly target had like a thicker red outline or something, and then on the bottom of the screen you'd see a list of different numbers, so you can actually kind of get a read of the enemy you're fighting. I think that'd be really cool. Did I do my boosters? I did one. Okay.
No, the prankster left.
He did. Right then. I don't know what to go with now. I guess I'm better off going with power capacity at this point.
Those are my sniper rifles. Asari, Remnant, Indra, Vanquisher. Vanquisher it is.
I could go with combat power, I guess.
God love the
I'll do this.
Vanquisher's cool.
Vanquisher's amazing.
I exclusively use it in single player.
It's not that good in single player though.
Oh, I love it in single player. Oh, you fuck bastard.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, great. My headset to my television is starting to play up and you guys are all crackly for me. I'm pretty sure that's my problem and not the streams, though.
No, I can't hear anything here.
No.
I ain't hearing anything.
All's clear over here.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, the stream is. I'm not.
Hope this disciple goes well.
Well, if it's just your headset, would you not be able to unplug it and plug it back in?
Sure, if I fight through this
Maybe try
maze
turn
of
it on,
wires that I have right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you try turning it on and off again.
If I had an on and off, I'd try.
It works for most things.
Yeah. Right, okay, so. Fall over. Oh, I definitely would like some shields right about now. Concussive shot! Save me.
Get out the way, dog.
Thank you kindly. Gracias! Because I'm James Vega, apparently. Bang.
Oh, the most boring character from Mass Effect 3.
No, I take that back. James Vega was like the only interesting male human they ever wrote. Honestly.
Good point. Oh, Jacob was so annoying.
Well, Caden was boring, and Jacob was just uninteresting, honestly. I didn't dislike any of them, they just weren't interesting. James Vega, on the other hand, was an okay Krogan replacement.
But no Krogan.
He was no Krogan, he's definitely no Grunt or Rex, that's for fucking sure.
Those two were brilliant.
Oh god, yeah, they're your bros, man.
What about the new Krogan, which you haven't met yet?
More like your son.
Yeah, well, like I said. Well, rather like you said. I haven't met him yet, so I don't know how good he is.
He's
Oh,
fun.
he's awesome. He's awesome.
You get to have a bar fight with him, so.
Oh, yeah.
I could have a bar fight with Rex.
Oh, yeah. The Citadel DLC, you find him falling off the hospital.
Oh yeah, when he's cutting off his nutsack. That's a fucking great Easter egg. I love that.
He's just climbing up the statue.
Well, when your race has been have been given stillborns for fucking thousands of years, and then suddenly all the genetic defects are fixed, you can bet you're gonna do some banging. And poor Rex is like, oh, it hurts. It hurts so much.
Oh god.
Nice all.
Oh, the theme, luckily it wasn't.
Okay, Nikki, what did he?
Rob asks, would you watch Elko Hamlet?
Elko Hamlet, no, I'm gonna see. The joke's funny, but even in the Citadel DLC, they like overdid it. There's that one Elko you could speak to over and over again, and he would just keep reading lines from Hamlet at you. It's like, okay, this is really monotonous to listen to. I get the joke. I don't need to hear it. Although Nick has fallen in love with Kawaii Elko recently.
And Krogan.
Yeah, she does. She found a kawaii picture of Grunt, which she's in love with.
Oh, I love it.
Cute.
She's just got like the big wide anime eyes and rosy cheeks and stuff.
Oh, weird.
But she's a big fan of this one Elko they got in like a little like Japanese school uniform with rosy cheeks. Oh, thank you, Internet. Thank you. Is he dead? No, he is now. Okay, fuck it, I'm going turbo. And that was the bad time to do it. I thought there was more. I saw shimmers. That's what this faction does, just leave you fucking guessing. So yeah, when it comes to using concussive shot on this guy, you definitely want to strip the shields of your enemy first. Even with the shield-powered concussive shot, it's probably not going to floor the enemy for you. Just damage isn't that good. Used to go with the radius on it, obviously for greater crowd control, but I haven't got round to testing this yet. I just found that this made concussive shot extremely unreliable against the Outlaw faction because their armoured enemies just didn't flinch to concussive shots, so you were still kind of getting fucked by them. I'm kind of hoping the extra force is enough to let me deal with the smaller armoured. I didn't expect it to stop me, or help me deal with a berserker or anything, but I am hoping I'll be able to deal with the likes of the agent and the saboteur and the anarchist, honestly. But only time will tell. Ultimately, I just don't make much use of the radius of concussive. Most of the time, I'm dealing with single enemies with it. And because it's got no recharge speed in this build, I don't actually have to worry about... if there is multiple enemies, I can just concussive shot one after the other. That gets the job done. Oh,
radius for battle charge, because you're not going to battle charge yourself into, say, 4...
What's that?
I don't see the point in radius for battle charge, because you're not going to battle charge yourself into a group of enemies.
Well, I do all the time. I do it constantly, honestly, so I would have to disagree.
That's like the thing Bwnci always does with biotic charge.
Yeah.
Also, the damage of biotic charge isn't high enough to warrant any more damage.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, now that the Ascendant's different nowadays. Before, if you hit him with concussive shot just as he was, reforming his orb, you would block that animation. But now he'll fall over and make the orb. So I would highly recommend just making sure he doesn't have time to start the animation. That way you can keep his orb off him and really fuck him with concussive shot. There's enemies here. I just don't know what kind. Apart from invisible. Throw a grenade there. Can I just blow up your head with the Falcon? Lol.
Sounds fun.
So there, this is a really good, just crowd control build. I have a lot of fun with it. I wish the Falcon obviously had more of an air of effect to it, but, what are you going to do? It's also, the hit detection of it's actually a little bit wonky. That is something you definitely want to make yourself aware of. If you hit the sides of the enemies, there's a real good fucking chance you won't actually do any damage with it. I'm getting shot from all conceivable fucking directions right now. Down you go. Yeah, so you can just fucking barrage enemies with this build. It's a lot of fun. I'm not going to forget that. I have a grenade that's on the house. Concussives. As you can see, it hasn't got a lot of stopping power in this game on its own.
Seem to be doing bad today with a sniper rifle.
I'm still getting used to this disciple.
Why are you getting used to the disciple?
Well, hey, if this all the guys got, it's all the guys got. The disciple is okay in Andromeda.
I just wanted to try it out.
It's usable.
Yeah.
Circumstances.
Yes, I would say that's fair. Oh, that's a fiend. He's not fair at all. Bang. Bang. Ollie!
After you and not after me.
Hey, I'm the best person to have the fiend on his ass on the oh. See, look at this guy. He's just not flinching at all.
Just give them a hug. That's all they want.
Hmm. Maybe. Maybe they're all just misunderstood.
They're all just annoyed because no one loves them.
It's upsetting. I'll give them that. But maybe they should probably look into themselves and see, why aren't we loved? Are we doing something wrong? Yes. Yes is the answer.
Yes, we're so unfair.
Wrong.
I don't know why I keep going to use flamethrower. It's just not that handy.
It's good for taking out armor. If you're not taking out armor, just fucking shoot him. That guy, honestly.
Shooting is probably the most efficient way to kill people.
Yeah. Have to agree. Bang. Let's get a biotic. No, there's not get a biotic combo in there. Obviously, with a grenade concussive shot, you're actually really fucking good for detonating combos for the entire team. Certainly not going to be doing it for yourself. Unless you go with elemental rounds. Always an option. It might actually be a really good option going with like disruptor rounds just because you haven't got the stopping power you would want. Oh, I didn't know I didn't have any concussives. Angry gel. Revenge. Oh, I didn't even get it. Yeah, no, like I was saying, disruptor rounds or like cryo rounds might be a really good shout just to give your Falcon some actual stopping power on the higher than basic enemy. Because let's face it, that's the only ones they're stopping. Whew. I mean, I think this thing needs to be more ADAS-y and have a really good hit reaction chance. But, you know, because it's single target. It's not like you're going to be locking up an entire group of enemies. You just can't with this Falcon. It's not going to happen. So being able to lock up one enemy at a time really seems fine.
Something fly.
Combo for you? Don't say I don't do nothing for you. There's also a fiend coming. You can have him if you like. Bang.
No.
Bang.
That's fine.
Have a grenade. That's on the house. Ooh. Reload. Come on, reload, you fuck! How long have you been doing this? I swear you just did it 3 times. Excuse me. Can you, like, fuck off?
No.
Who is it? You dickhead.
I would laugh and just said no.
He basically did. Shot me down. Oh, these fucking dogs, man. Oh, that's a terrible grenade.
Best enemy. Back off.
You just jumped out the way of that, huh? That's cool, I guess. Let me just reload again. Who shot me? You. Okay.
Whose idea was it? Which developer? I want to know which developer thought. What if every single enemy could go invisible?
It's very important that he stays quiet because if I find him, I will punish him. Or her. I will hurt anybody. That's an equal opportunity beating. I promise.
You're
I'm not prejudiced, I just hate everyone equally.
Oh yeah, I do. Bang, bang, bang.
Especially this descendants.
Bang. Quite fond of that feed.
If it was a mom, would you be more inclined to give him a bigger beating?
Run that by me one more time.
If it was a mom, would you be more inclined to give them a bigger beating?
I don't think that would be fair, would it?
Yeah. Be immature.
I think whoever deserves the beating is going to get a full-on beating.
Okay.
The other side of the blade. Oh, I did not mean to do that. It's time to go turbo.
Really good with the sniper rifle, and then the days I'm absolutely shite with them.
It would help if you weren't around so many fucking crazy, like, staggering teammates right now. Between the singularity shockwave combo and my fucking bullshit, it's gotta be quite hard to keep track of who you're trying to kill. Got a fiend coming in from the inside. Fiendishly.
But also there's the fact that this Ascendant won't stop teleporting.
Oh, that doesn't happen anymore. They patched it out, remember?
But he's teleporting!
But he's so fucking doing it.
I thought they were saying they fixed the bloody, fiend.
They've never actually, at least in their defense, they've never said they fixed the fiend. They've just done stuff to the fiend that hasn't helped. Is he out of his orb? He was. Opportunity missed. Deal with Mook City in here first.
Leave me alone. It's alright. I had singularity in there. I was quite careful to do with Root City.
Yeah, I trust you. Ow. Ow! My head. Bang.
Take cover.
The Ascendant here has been alive too long, I think.
Yes, it has. Just won't die.
Oh, it's too soon. This isn't though. Oh, it's out of ammo though.
Oh, you almost got me.
I will survive. Bang. No, still no concussive shot, huh?
Finally.
I was getting some serious lag in that wave. I don't know why.
Are you sure it was lag, or was it just the enemy teleporting? They do that a lot in Zero.
My character wouldn't leave a certain spot.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it fixed itself though.
Get to the extraction site.
Oh, alright. Glad that
No,
is the
when
case.
your character moves, you're moving like normal, then suddenly your character would teleport to where he was.
Ah, good old rubber banding, yeah.
That's what happened to me.
That's fun. Yeah.
Oh god, that's a fiend.
Nuke it. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, it's a fuckfest!
My singularity did something weird there. It pulsed in the same spot 5 times.
And there's another fiend coming towards me.
Got another fiend behind the Ascendant here. Oh, that's a grenade! I can't even tell what's happening anymore. It's just, there's a lot of stuff on my screen. Should probably be concerned about most of it. He just rolled over. Good boy. Bang.
I was cooking it.
Oh, that's impressive. I don't know how you did that.
You decided this ball to get back in.
Oh, okay.
Why would you do that?
He's good for a laugh, at least.
Now we all have to watch our backs.
Yep. I mean, like, even more so.
Oh wow.
I can't tell what's going over there.
We probably went here a little too fast.
No. Who's... You fall. One will rise, the other shall fall. No, it was me!
I just started using ops packs at LZ, one after another.
Oh, well.
One shall rise, one shall fall. You've got the touch.
You got the power.
Yeah, I might get rid of that disciple.
Good idea. Very good idea.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Are you giving it just because we're complaining, or did you really figure it out?
I just wanted to see how it worked, because I heard some people saying some decent things about it, so I decided to try it.
And you agree?
Who are these people, and why were you listening to them?
I don't know.
Where can I find them?
I love your
they're a bunch of
optimism.
My other friends.
It makes me smile.
At least they want pugs.
Nah.
Alrighty then. So here's the build. Turbocharge is actually, this one is set for duration rather than recharge speed, just because the Falcon's not a hard hitter. So if you really want to take advantage and get some enemies killed, well, with Turbocharge Falcon, you're going to need the duration, in my opinion. Then go with the gun damage and force. This is obviously to help it have some more stopping power, but ultimately you don't need the accuracy and stability with the Falcon. And then I go with the rate of fire and the clip size, just to make sure you can really kind of barrage the enemy. Concussive shot is your support then. Definitely turn it into grenades. It gives you 5 grenades, and it's got a 100% knockdown chance on enemies that aren't protected. So that's very good. Then you want to go... I've decided to go with the direct damage and force. Not so much for the damage, but more for the force. Can't really say if this is good at the moment. I'll tell you in the future when I play more Outlaw games with this build. And then definitely get anti-shields, though, okay? Because most mooks in every other faction are shielded. Grenades are left at 1 so that I can go into munitions training. I go with the weapon damage. I go with the reload speed. You definitely want the reload speed with the Falcon, guys. And the clip size and stuff like that. And then definitely get the defense debuff. This is how you're actually going to get the Falcon to do some real damage for you. And then for combat fitness, make sure you got shields and health. I do recommend you go with the evasiveness. I mean, particularly since with this character you can't pierce with the Falcon, so you're going to need to jump and do some aerial shots for those enemies hiding behind cover. And hold the lines, an amazing evolution. Thank you, Myth. And that's the Human Soldier.
Oh, you never guess what?
What's that?
I just got the Disciple free.
Enjoy.
Hey, you can keep that one.
Yeah, that's all yours, buddy. It's all yours.
I wouldn't get excited until you get it at least up to 7. I will still not be excited.
Right, and on the note of them just making us rebuild all of our turbocharged characters, let's play this one.
Oh.
Remnant.
Can I get back in?
If somebody's willing to give up a spot for you.
Yeah, I'll go and let him in.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Oh, goody. Well, that's all I got.
Oh, fuck off.
No, it's my stream. Fuck you.
Words we can live by.
Alright
Oh, just have a day off.
We're going to definitely knock this out with some time to spare, so we'll probably slip in an Apex mission afterwards. Unless something horribly goes wrong.
Do I use the Cyclone or do I use the Soned?
Soned.
Well, it depends on how effective you want to be, I guess.
Cyclone's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not as good as the Soned, is it?
True.
Why are we arguing?
Not to shit on the Cyclone or anything. I'm glad that it's basically a Revenant with a ramp up, but yeah, the Soned is real good now.
I put one of my rank 4 ammo capacity mods on.
Jesus.
Got 9 of the bastards.
Yeah, I've got Halberd 10.
Yeah, you never have to see that piece of shit ever again.
God. It is garbage. It is an absolute garbage weapon.
And I got the Valkyrie. I don't know what this. I don't know what that's
Also garbage in my opinion, but I've only ever used it at rank 1. But I used it at rank 1 on an assault rifle challenge mission where it was like doing double damage, and it's like, why does it suck? Why does this suck? It's an ultra rare, give double damage on a like fucking, who did I put it on? It was either a soldier or an infiltrator, and it's like, this is unacceptably bad damage.
What?
The Valkyrie. I think I did the same challenge with the sweeper before it and killed stuff
I tried
quicker.
the Valkyrie and it's just, oh, I can't. People have been saying it's a really good weapon, but I don't know what difficulty they're playing on.
Yeah, I don't get what they're saying. Maybe it's extensively better when you rank it up, but I'm telling you, at rank 1, that was not good damage. I don't know how anybody could say it is.
The thing is, it's an ultra rare, so at rank 1 it should be...
Yeah, it should be viable. Straight up viable.
It should be pretty much be as good as it's going to get, and then it should just get better.
Yeah. Which is not as good as it's going to get, but, you know.
Well,
you know what I mean. Yes, I do.
Like, you shouldn't hate it forever, and then it becomes...
Yeah, you shouldn't hate it. I think it should be something you can... You either like its gimmick or you don't, but ultimately it should work, and you should feel like it works.
I think... Originally, people were...
Oh, it was silver as well, by the way. Just want to throw that in. It was a silver Apex mission buffing assault rifle damage, and I was using it on like a soldier or an infiltrator, and I was not killing stuff effectively. It's just like, okay.
Wait, Funky, which gun are you using on this character?
This is a Talon build. I love the Talon's damage. I hate the Talon's rate of fire, but then I do have turbocharge, which makes it slightly better.
I think the Talon was the one pistol you chucked in every character in your build videos.
That's not true, but I was a fan of it. Most people like to accuse me of using the Harrier on all of my builds, when I'm pretty sure I had like 3 Harrier builds.
Yeah, I don't think they were using the Harrier much at all.
Yeah, a lot of people like to fucking... Yeah, I didn't use it a lot. I used it when I thought it worked.
Oh god, why am I randomly losing health but not being shot? There's a breacher behind me, that's why.
That'll do it.
Yeah, so the Talon's got like a really wretched rate of fire. I can't hate it because it is only a gold weapon now and its damage is still really fucking good, but it makes me not enjoy it for the same way I didn't enjoy the Saber. But, you know, it's tricky because, like, I gotta appreciate the damage.
You die.
I gotta.
If you want to talk about shitty ultra rares, Paul.
Why aren't you stunning? There we go.
A lot of people like the paw as well, and I'm thinking, how?
Why?
Yeah, I've only seen you play with it, and I can't say it looks like something to be fucking impressed by.
If they're playing it just because it's efficient at priming, then sure, but if that's the only thing it's good at, which it is...
I like how you ask a question and immediately answer it.
It's a rhetorical question that kind of, the answer was obvious. It's not good at doing anything except priming. You can't hurt enemies with it. It doesn't have
you weren't having a good time priming with it.
No, I think it's mainly because I was fighting a shielded faction with incendiary rounds.
Incendiary rounds aren't the best for priming, but still.
When I did actually get through the shield with the incendiary round, I was priming them pretty efficiently.
I mean, the paw is supposed to stand for particle acceleration weapon, right?
Yeah.
So, ideally, I think it's a gun that should ramp up, like the particle rifle, and it should increase its DPS that way. It should go into, like, a hot mode.
I missed the particle rifle.
Yeah, that was great.
I used it in the Volus. Using it in the Volus and the M7 Destroyer. Just...
Volus with a Ghost Spitfire and M7 Crusader.
Poor Volus.
I remember that.
I don't, I hate the plasma shotgun.
How could you hate such a beautiful thing?
It was beautiful.
It's just annoying. Yeah, I like the way it looked.
The way it looked?
Yeah. The gun itself, right?
You know, it's myth.
Makes anything good.
Yeah. As long as it upsets you. If you agreed with him, you'd have immediately stopped. It's like you're talking shit, that's an amazing gun. It's the fact that you got upset.
Oh god.
No.
I wish we had the Harrier back as well.
This rate of fire is awful, though.
I'd be fine without the Harrier. It was a kill.
Yeah, the Harrier doesn't need to come back. Although I would like the Falcon to have more damage, so it was more Harrier-like. I'd welcome a soft Harrier return. I like the niche. I just thought that the niche was just OP. They went too far with the damage on the Harrier. There wasn't enough drawbacks to it.
Yeah,
It should have had less damage. I mean, less ammo,
to
honestly.
make it work.
Yeah, but Harry and Turian Ghost was just fun.
No.
Yes,
no,
it was fun because it was powerful. It was like having a god mode game with it. And yeah, I can get behind that. God mode is fun every now and again.
It was more like kill stealing.
But the Harrier was just so imbalanced that it just worked on everybody. The Harrier really ought to have been heavier, probably had less ammo. And I think that would have gone a long way to make the Harrier more... Oh, that's meaty.
Oh, get off, Breacher.
You could probably do something with the halberd to make it a little better. I mean, it wouldn't be a Harrier.
If they made the halberd automatic, it'd be fine.
Semi-automatic, maybe like 5, 6.
I mean, the halberd needs to be something else, that's for sure.
It needs to be different.
Like a very powerful burst weapon. That should do it.
It could be. I mean, Wild's already suggested multiple times that it probably could be the saber of this game if they wanted it to be.
Well, I feel like Sandstorm should be the saber of this game. It comes with an 8 scope, and it's an assault rifle that's a single shot. So, it kind of fits what the saber should have been. It just doesn't have the damage the saber did have.
Too slow, Krogo.
For some reason I put the equalizer on his character and I don't know why.
Equalizer good!
Yeah, but I don't know why I put on this character. I don't usually put on this character. I don't think I've ever put on this character.
Which character are you playing?
The Krogan, well, the Blizzard Wizard.
Oh, okay, well, not a bad pick, not really a great pick, because she's already incredible at stripping shields with her fucking outstanding tech combos.
It's just a bit random.
I love how you were shooting me with an Aladdin and then got hit with a breacher. That is justice right fucking there. Fucking justice.
You should check out the new Bwnci stream on those stream of the week.
Has he done another one?
I was troll reviving Dom for like 5 seconds.
Oh, I saw that. All right, you're talking about. Yeah, I did see
Oh, you
it.
did?
I have
Okay,
watched
nice.
it. Yeah.
How's the new video up?
Dom started doing the new version of Bwnci screams for Andromeda. You can check that out.
Subscribe to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I subscribed.
I was very, very impressed, by the way, by your fucking canister horde. That was quite a feat. That was I didn't even know you could gather that many canisters in a single game. That was definitely impressive.
So did you gather everything that wasn't nailed down?
If you stood in it, yeah.
I actually wanted to, but then he was like, "No, that wouldn't be good for the video."
Because that guy just disintegrated.
Again, you know.
He didn't even fly off. He just disappeared for good.
Yeah.
No, that's a melee. I'm coming.
Bwnci, for your first build video, which character do you think about doing?
Probably going to do it in order, honestly. I'm going to go with the ones that people can most definitely get their hands on, so expect humans. Lots of them. Watch out, there's a destroyer up top. He's got a name on us.
He's dead, I think.
No, he's gone.
Alright, cool.
Nailed it to the face.
Same thing.
I was about to tear him apart with a soned, but he died beforehand.
Do I need more ammo? That doesn't sound accurate.
You know, I don't hate the Paladin. Not even as, you know, I use it normally.
What?
I hate the Naladin. It doesn't have enough damage.
Yeah, well, you're you.
Yeah, but you're you! So...
It'd be fine. It would be fine if it just had, you know, a more impactful hit.
Yeah, I either give it a better air effect or more damage, I would say.
And more radius
possibly
damage.
both.
I mean, the
Oh,
explosion
yeah, God, that's a
itself.
destroyer.
Stun is become less effective.
Oh no, it's an ultra rare, isn't it? Yeah, then it
Yeah.
needs just more damage. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, now I understand the whole scenario better. I have to say I agree completely.
I forgot about that. But I still don't hate it. It's just it's.
Yeah, but you like
somewhat
being
below.
terrible with it. That's the thing. What
Okay,
the
Myth,
fuck
what
that
is your
destroyer
favourite gun?
Favorite gun.
You're just gonna say the shittest thing.
He's thinking. He's thinking.
I was gonna say halberd.
I couldn't think of the fucking Avenger's name. Fuck.
There's 3 variants of it. Yeah.
With the gold one or the bronze?
All of them. They're all excellent.
All.
I love them all. I probably prefer the original more.
Oh god.
No. Well, I threaded that needle. Not that I wanted
Wow,
to.
that's. Oh. Die, piece of shit.
Ooh.
It's a question.
Where is this breacher that's apparently on my face?
Hang on, let Nikki talk here. What's that, babe? Who's talking?
There's a new person and they're asking how good is the game, is it worth to buy?
At a sale price, which you can probably get it at now. Yeah.
It's no Mass Effect 3.
$30. It's worth $30.
Yeah, no, it's.
I wouldn't pay anything more than it.
It wasn't. It wouldn't have been worth it if it was in the state that it was when it first came out. But
Oh
it's not.
god, yeah. It's definitely
it's about
better
20
now.
times better than it used to be.
Still wouldn't pay full buck for it though. I'd knock off at least a tenner, I think, and you're happy.
I'll do this with my movement
Oh, wait,
speed.
how much do they cost in
No, what's going on here?
You get it?
30 at sale, I think.
Oh, wow, still.
Breacher and Destroyer, how fun.
No.
Oh, there's 2 Destroyers there. Oh dear.
I was going to buy Nick Mass Effect Andromeda because of the new sales price, but she's made it very clear that she doesn't actually want it.
No, it was a bit cheaper, mate. I'm just saying you don't need to spend that much money on me.
Oh, really? Because wasn't yesterday you were telling me that I should be showering you in gifts?
Off
No?
a cheaper price, mate.
Oh, I see, okay. They can add up to that price, but on their own they can't be. Right, okay. As long as we understand each other.
She does
Bunky,
want...
where's your local bric-a-brac store? It's got a whole lot of cat ornaments.
Britta-Brax, I'm going to the fucking pound shop. She's going to literally be showered in gifts. There we go.
Okay, the issue is, she doesn't want your gift, she just wants your money.
Yes, but she can have it in pound installments.
I'm being nice.
I'm going to make it rain, baby. I'm going to make it rain.
Okay. You want
Ooh,
some
rain
his
pound
dick as
coins,
well.
that sounds painful.
Huh? What was that? What was that?
What? Huh?
What was that?
Oh, dear. Unnecessary.
It was.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Works on 2 levels. Bang. Bang. Oh, it's turbocharge mode. Bang.
Just 3 hostiles remain.
Her melee attack is actually really strong, by the way. I haven't really spec'd for it. The Havoc. She's actually got a really good melee. I haven't even spec'd for it, but it does do a lot of damage.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
Like the pros we are.
Yar!
Yar! He's got a patch, so it works. Whoop.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Dancing in the disco lights.
I just saw Wild Friendly. Why is Wild Friendly just exploding? Why?
Oh, I love how they just spawned him again. That was fun. And we just slowly reload.
There's breaches behind you, mate.
Yeah, I felt something tingle in the back of my head.
Oh, your breacher sense is tingling.
Yeah, my troll sense, my karma sense.
I really want one now. I want a breacher sense. That sounds so helpful.
Yeah, it's probably just irritating though. It feels really annoying. It's like being poked in the middle of the forehead repeatedly.
You get trapped in doorways and everything. It's really, really frustrating.
Okay, can everybody stop shooting me in the fucking nose?
Yeah, I love how he went for you after I closed.
I know. I thought I might have like broken the aggro, but no, he really wanted me to die.
No, leave me alone.
Stop. It's not working as effectively as it used to, flat
I
camera.
mean, I don't really want to kill you, so yeah. I'm very happy that I keep missing your fucking hitbox.
They have hitboxes? I thought these just invincible.
Oh yeah, they're wrong, but they have them.
Hit lines.
Yeah, hit stripes.
Hit dot.
Ching ching, what a bing bang.
Please die.
If you've seen that for too long, you will get sued.
You know, if you laugh at any song that Myth sings, he's going to immediately turn over to that. Because you hate it.
Well, please keep singing.
Bang.
Give us a ballad.
Like the pros we are.
Those observers.
Yeah, flat cannon definitely used to always stun them when you hit them. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
It doesn't do anything anymore.
No, it's definitely still very effective against most enemies, but the observer.
It's just there.
Flat cannon's still very good.
Not effective.
I tried it with the a
reflexes
power
are so
build of
wonky.
it. Yeah, I mean, I tried a power build of it recently, and yeah, it does some pretty decent damage. It's like almost on par with Incinerate if you ignore its incredible armor bonus and the fact that you can shoot two of the things. But other than that, yeah, you can spam it to kind of keep up, I guess. But without the stun, it just ain't no flat cannon for me. I mean, look at the gals! So now let's look at the build. Incinerate is at 1. Turbocharge is... I like the recharge speed on Turbocharge now. Unless I'm using a gun that really needs to be turbocharged for longer in order to take an enemy out, I go with the recharge speed. This seems to definitely bring it around more frequently when I need it. At least in worst case scenario, I take out one enemy and I don't have to wait too long before I can do that again. Go with the accuracy and stability on this because the Talon's got quite a spread on it. And then I go with the rate of fire and the clip size. Just, you know, for DPS. Flat cannon is a little different. I still go with the extra cells here, so this gives me like 9 fucking flat cannons, is that right? Yeah, 9 flat cannons. I really don't go without too often. Just because this 50% damage here, that's, considering it does 250 a boost, that's just a 125 damage, and that will only be good if you're going with the anti-armor. But as I said, I like flat cannon to stun those enemies for me as opposed to just spam it at armored targets. So yeah, get the stun. It's really, really useful just for crowd control and everything. But it's good just with that. So you don't really need all this extra flak. Go with the damage per second because that is 800 damage on top. It's really good now, the dot. So I do highly recommend you take that. For munitions training, I do go with the power damage and the extra cell here and the melee damage. This is to obviously just make the dot even better. It's also another flat cannon. It's also a little melee boost, which is nice because I'm all about this. It's the gun and melee booster. So every time I melee, I get a nice 20% boost to my gun damage. This is quite nice, honestly. It's a really nice damage boost to your weapons. So I highly recommend you take advantage of that. The Havoc's probably the best character to do it with. And then always go with this defense debuff. That's a really, really nice increase in your overall weapon damage. I mean, well, damage in general. It doesn't focus specifically on weapon damage, but that is going to be the main thing for her. And then for assault, or aerial assault, sorry, get the health and shields, because you are going to be getting right in the enemy's face, but not too much if you take dive bomb, this gives you a nice, a bigger radius to your jump area melee, so you can kind of float in. Because you are getting some nice damage reduction while you're floating with this Havoc characters. You can float in, first flat cannon them so that floating in and the damage resistance is in play. Then you come crashing down, about medium range there. Get that nice 20% weapon damage bonus and absolutely dead your foe. Close quarters is mainly for the extra shields and health, but you do actually increase your melee damage a little bit more with this too. And it all comes into play and gets quite powerful. It's also probably a really good opportunity to take advantage of the Talon because, like I said, its rate of fire is kind of awful in my opinion. It kind of throws my game off a lot. I'm not a lover of that feedback there. It's the same reason I didn't like the Saber or anything. But getting marksman or turbocharged behind those weapons is great. And what's also great about this is because she's so close quarters with this sort of melee weapon thing going on, you're really taking advantage of that pellet spread too. And that's all the builds I got for you today. We're going to slip in a fun extra Apex after I buy this pack and unlock, like, the Soned, I think. Let's have a look. Okay, that's 1 gold card. Thank you for my Charger S. And that's a 2nd gold card. So let's forget about the Soned and get an Avenger 9.
Buying expert packs?
Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to buy a Jumbo right now, though. Nope, that's a Prestige.
Oh yeah, I probably should do the same. Oh no, actually I'm good. Right,
let's have a look what Apexes we got kicking about. We've got this one that my team's actually currently working on. We got a silver, which is a shotgun skirmish. We got a gold. Not enough time for a gold, honestly. We'll probably do this silver then. Derelict against the Outlaw. Who to play? What's one of my shotgun characters? I'm going to play with you. You're a shotgun character. Because I honestly think if it's not you, it's going to be the Dawn. And I've shown off and loved the Dawn long enough, I think. Although I could play with my Turian.
Which enemy? Outlaws.
Yeah, alright, let's do the Turian.
Should we all just go Turian?
Whatever floats your boat.
Oh, fine, I'm doing it.
Turian.
You know what? It does float my boat.
Even though mine's very low level, but who cares?
What should I go
smart
for
joke?
here?
Piercing or smart joke?
No, I think I'll
neither.
Just go with a bit of cryo.
Shotguns. Venom, Scattershot, Riga Carbine, or Hash?
I've tweaked him slightly.
Hmm.
So I will show you that build at the end.
Should I try to use the Venom?
I tried. By the way, anybody who's wondering, I don't know if I've covered this already, but I did try the Venom just using its single shot rather than its charge shot. Well, the rate of fire is awful on that, and even with turbocharge, the difference with turbocharge and the non-charge shot of the Venom is basically completely invisible. It's like it does not increase the rate of fire enough to make it good on that. So that's why I tried it for my Human Soldier that I sold you earlier, because obviously the non-charge shot of the Venom has definitely got so much more area of effect than the Venom in this game, because the Falcon, sorry, because that uncharged Venom shot is like the ME3 Falcon, but I can't get its rate of fire good, so I just don't like it. I would have thought it would be nice to use that and then maybe fall back on the charge shot now and again, but God, the feedback of that gun is just so awful. I can't get down with it.
There we go.
So here's another turbocharged character for you to celebrate the fact that they reset all our turbocharged characters again. I don't know why, but they did. I mean, if you really want to just sort of fix something with the human soldiers in future BioWare, reset concussive shot. And then not everybody else has to be reset as well, you know? They're the only characters in the game that have that power. That would be the one to tap, I think.
Yeah, I don't really want them to touch concussive shots unless they improve it.
Well, ideally, yeah. Super Saiyan!
Ideal for most of the gun powers, though.
Clear the area and lock it down.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Boop. Off the wall, there's a good boy. Right. Going with the smart choke on the piranha now over the piercing. Just because the piercing in this game is very situationally handy. And the smart choke is handy most of the time, so that's what I've done.
What does turbocharge actually do to the Riga? Because it's not like it's got a fire rate.
Well, it should increase its rate of fire, because in Mass Effect 3, it would do that. It would increase the rate of fire so much that it would fire blanks. So, I don't know if that's the case anymore.
3 more to go.
How did I get support points?
Oh, hello.
Nice job, Apex.
Did you say good job to anybody?
I didn't get a good job.
I love how Myth just fell silent. It's like, as if I would give my friends any pats on the back.
I said, how did I get support points?
Yeah, and I was asking if you gave somebody any kind of support, you know.
Yeah, no.
No, never.
Why would you think that?
Fuck them. I mean, in most cases where I need to deal with somebody behind cover, I can, you know, hover. And it is an evolution in my health tree that makes me tanky again while I'm hovering. So, yeah, I went ahead and did that. Was trying out the other evolution at rank 5 in this character's health tree, which is when he touches cover, his shield regen is super quick. And yeah, when that works, it's fucking awesome. It's like you just stroke a wall and you get like a quarter of your shields back. It makes you feel quite comfortable. Problem is, there's like a shield gate regen time on this that makes that not work very often. So I just don't care for it, honestly. I tried it. I don't like it. I like it when it works. It just doesn't work enough.
True that. I feel like a lot of things in Mass Effect Andromeda don't work.
It does work. I believe it's just the shield gate mechanic in this game. There's quite a long cooldown on it, so you just don't benefit from having that major boost in shield regen, because that means you still got to wait.
Yeah, Fiends didn't exactly work either.
Well, they never did, so I guess. It's nothing from nothing, innit?
They work like
it's all well and
have.
good being cynical about the game, saying things don't work, but the fact of the matter is, a lot of things do work.
Yeah.
They may not work ideally as you'd like them to, but they work.
It's not perfect, but not much to complain about, really.
Well, really, my cynicism is mainly not towards the broken parts of the game, but it's the poor design choices in the game that bother me.
Yeah.
And there's I say one too many. There are too many of them, unfortunately, which is what is the root of most of my cynicism. When you add stuff that is broken on top of that, it's hard to not get salty.
Yeah. But I mean,
like quoting Demonstrator, this dog is a poor design choice. This is a really badly designed enemy for a horde mode game. It's so awful. I mean, it's in the single player, I'm sure they're like a very minor issue. But the fact that they spawn so many of them for the multiplayer just makes the multiplayer really frustrating quite frequently.
In single player, you see the dogs only rarely.
Exactly, and that's what they were designed to do, but they didn't think of that when it came to the multiplayer. They just slapped them in there, and now they're this constant fucking pest.
You do see breaches quite often, though, in single player. Like, if you come across Remnant, you will come across breaches.
Well, a lot of the enemy problems actually come down to the fact that there are too many enemies in the game all at once, or too few enemy types.
It's the enemy allotment, definitely,
like,
yeah.
There's 12 of them. Like, if you have only 4 types per faction, then 5.
I think they should just have more of the general enemies, and the special enemies should be special, you know? I'm thinking more like Left 4 Dead kind of stuff, where you had those select special zombies, and when they showed up, they were an issue. That would be something that would be better for the enemies that are in this game and for the factions. Like, there should not probably be 4 anointed or 3 anointed. I think there might be 4. I think there's definitely at least 3. That's too many anointed. It's too many. It's ridiculous.
I think when it comes to variants of what the factions do, I think the raiders have the best variants.
Yes, but then they spoiled it by then making so many of those enemies armored, so the mechanics die with those enemies, you know. And it's just like it's things like that. They overlooked a lot of stuff.
One way, if you like, if you really want to defend the fact that they're all fucking armored, is that they're from the Milky Way mostly, so they know that the most powerful thing in the Milky Way was biotics and armor.
Don't care about Lord should not affect games design. It's a game first and a storybook second.
You can defend it like that, but you shouldn't be defending it.
No, if you're gonna get technical, then like there's so many things that just don't add up with the Milky Way background. So,
what do you mean?
Oh, like Solarians don't wear armor in the Milky Way, but now suddenly in Andromeda, because they know that
they use tech armor.
They're gonna use it.
Yeah, they did wear armor.
Yeah, the Eclipse Solarians had tech armor.
Yeah.
So I get why they made them armored, but I just think as far as... This is what I mean. I don't question the lore of any of it. I question the design of it. It's like, now you've made them armored, that's just yet another enemy that a lot of the mechanics die on. And it's like, why would you want to kill the mechanics? That's the one thing that makes Mass Effect's Horde mode so much fun, is that there are all these mechanics you can use. So don't shut them down, please. That's what I'm saying.
There was another thing a lot of people have been asking for is like different game modes. So Horde mode is just one game mode.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they definitely owed, after the success of ME3, they really ought to have expanded on the multiplayer rather than just repeat it. That's definitely going to be a root of a lot of cynicism, I think. I mean, credit where it's due. I don't have any problems with the developers of this game. I have a problem with the management of this game. This game was one of the most poorly managed projects in a long time, because I think there's a lot of talented people that were just stuck in a really shitty situation with this game, because if you look at what they've actually achieved in 18 months, really fucking good, honestly. This was an 18-month development cycle of completely new content. It's not like they recycled content here. It's all been made again from the ground up. Really fucking good work, like. But the problem is the fact that it was 18 months was what they were given to do this.
The problem is, BioWare is again really good, but EA had to step in and just annoy.
I actually think it was BioWare's upper management that fucked this one up.
No,
BioWare pulled everybody
seems more like it's BioWare's fault. Because it was mainly internal conflict between the two studios, Edmonton and Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the Anthem was obviously their priority. You can see that.
Yeah.
It seems to be. Let's hope that doesn't turn up 5 years later with only 18 months of development put into it. That's all I can say.
With Dead Space 3, the problem was EA stepped in and just turned the whole thing into just full-fledged action game, so the whole horror genre that Dead Space had just disappeared.
Yeah, they did completely. But again, this is the thing with when money gets involved in your creative process, shit changes. Because that was the thing. They changed Dead Space like that because that's what sells. It's because that's what people buy. Yeah. So if people were more open to playing different types of games, they would develop more different types of games. So it's a circular logic, unfortunately.
It's mainly buying the same type of games over and over again.
Yeah. If people stopped playing the same games, they'd stop making them over and over. That's why you always got to look to the indie scene or the fucking what do they call it now? That fund me shit. I forget what it's called. The crowdsourcing stuff. It's the only way you're going to get like different genres nowadays. where they can just basically, where the developers can appeal to the very specific audience that wants something different and make that.
Ukulele, the game, the platforming game that came out recently, is basically Banjo-Kazooie, because it's made by the same people. That was crowdfunded.
Yeah, people wanted it, so they fucking asked them, do you want us to make it? People said, yes, here's our money, and they fucking made it. And I think the criticisms they've received is mainly for like people who think, oh, this isn't like games nowadays. It's like it's not supposed to be. They said, do you want a game like we used to make? People said yes, so they made it. Yeah, I'm going to be playing ukulele. I'm looking very much forward to playing that.
It's like a throwback to 90s
totally
games. It's
absolutely
90s platformer games were good games.
And also, if you look into the story, of ukulele, it's a story about a big, huge like corporation fucking everything up and the creative process for everybody. And I'm wondering, are these rare, talented people thinking I hated Microsoft because they made us make Kinect games when they bought us? Maybe. Because that's what it is. It's all the talented left rare. Yeah, exactly.
But no, not no one ever bought. People.
Oh yeah, that thing sold. It sold like hotcakes. But what they did with it was garbage. They never did anything cool.
To not have to buy it. Jesus.
You can really see Nintendo's kind of progression going down and down and down.
Nintendo?
Yeah, and then they brought out Breath of the Wild, and it's like everyone.
Nintendo didn't go downhill. Nintendo's the innovator.
Different path.
Yeah, they're the innovators. If the day the gaming industry loses Nintendo is a sad day for the gaming industry.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are willing to do something different, while the others are just wanting. They're a business first and a creative process second.
The problem with Nintendo is more the fact that their consoles are just not selling well.
The Switch is selling more than well. They can't sell it. They can't make enough of the football things, like mainly because of Apple's taking all the tech off them. But no, they do sell. I mean, if you want to look at a bad selling console, let's just look at last gen. The Wii U was a commercial failure. For all the right reasons, and for, it was just dated tech, really dated tech. Because again, it was Nintendo's creativity. They knew that this pad control. Everybody loves these mobile games on their pads and stuff like that. They saw the potential and they started building a console with that in mind. But unfortunately, the console came out well after the technology got better. So when their one finally released, it was like, this is shit. It's so dated. But no, those guys are innovative, and I love Nintendo. Even if I haven't owned a Nintendo console for like 2 generations now.
I've got a DS
Game Boy
Advance.
Advance.
I've got a DS XL somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Game Boy
I'm tempted to buy a DS just to play Sun and Moon, honestly, but I think I'll just buy a Switch eventually.
Pokemon, that's one thing that's always been great.
That's the only reason I've ever owned a Game Boy. I have a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance, and they were exclusively for Pokemon, honestly. I didn't play anything else on them, really.
Oh, dear. I love the Game Boy Advance, it was great.
I got I think I have 3 games for my Game Boy Advance.
With the
Nintendo just made great handhelds. That's what they're known for. Just their handheld
they do
devices.
really good handheld.
Their consoles are
The
good.
Switch comes in. It's a handheld again.
Yeah, it's a hybrid, but their consoles are good. Who's going to say that the NES and for one, the NES saved the gaming industry. The SNES fucking was incredible, and it still is. Just look at the sales of the new micro SNES that they're releasing. That thing's going to be impossible to get your hands on. And the N64 fucking set the path for 3D gaming. Let's be real. They came up with that. They designed that. So yeah, we love you, Nintendo, and we love innovation. So we look to the future of Andromeda and hope that more innovation is coming. I hope you guys will be there to join us as we see that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I want to particularly thank Myth, Wild, and Kyle. And I'm going to open up the party here. Who's in here? Who we got? Thank you, Myth, Kyle, Union Pacific, Rory, Wild Frenzy. Thank you guys for joining me. Nick, thank you so much for reading comments for us. I do appreciate it, baby. Thank all of you guys for coming out and providing those comments. It's been beautiful, guys. Let's do it again sometime.
Woo.